Good morning, I'm the Mainly Digger, and this video is completely about metal detecting, which is awesome. I cannot wait. First actual detecting hunt of this dig season. I'm stoked. I'm at the old Goodwill Hinckley campus, or farm, which is now the KVCC campus, or KVCC farm. This was just an accident. It's cold. Maine, it's funny story time. Maine is, the weather during this April season in general, April month, there we go, is different. It's just different. You never know what you're gonna get. I literally walked out this morning 'cause it was nice, kind of warm, chilly, but not like freezing. I walked out in my my Crocs to get something on my porch, and I literally slid across the porch because there's like a good, not a whole bunch of ice, but there's ice. Another story. So I just took an awesome picture. I'll throw it in here. I got my GoPros like all extended, selfie mode. It's an amazing selfie. I look pretty good. I got all the gear on. I have my detector, my Garrett. Great picture. Take the picture. I turn, and I swear the only patch of ice on this campus I hit, and I just landed squarely on my backside. No injury, no bruises. It's just my ego. My ego is a little bruised, but that's about it. Anyway, let's get to digging. I'm rocking a new pair of Dickies. Dickies probably my favorite digging pants because I just like the pocket right there. It works great with any pinpointer. So I am in luck. I have two pinpointers today. The Pro Pointer all-terrain, and this bad boy, which it also fits comfortably in there easily. So, and it's in reach. You can make a lanyard to get your belt buckle. Touch your belt buckle, hook it on there. I don't know, I'm looking good in these Dickies, man. I like them. I've always liked Dickies for work or whatever. Also want to say, I think I've had these baits for over a year. I love them, and they still didn't, like, I didn't have to break them in. They're still in good shape. I can still wear them. I've worn them for almost every day this year. Every day for work, so that's at least 5 times a week. Digging, shoveling snow. They're insulated. An amazing boot. Bates has made an amazing boot. This is an outstanding boot. I'm just gonna stop and appreciate this old tree for a minute. I've seen this tree in videos, not videos, but this tree in old aerial photos of this area. This is a huge tree, huge old tree. I haven't found anything around it yet. Actually, no, that's not true. I found a beer can. But anyway, so this is one of the house sites that is on, well, it's not technically on the Alphon campus or the KVCC campus. It is fenced in around on the outside, so it's on the outside. We're on the outside. Anyway, the house stood here, and I'll have to look and see who owned it. There's multiple owners. It predates Goodwill Hinckley, and on the back side is where Madison, Maine found the backing of well, first he found the backing of a pocket watch, and then I think the next weekend after that he found like a frame for it, or a frame to a pocket watch. So this has been a pretty good site for us. First coin of the year, of the season, dig season, 1974. And the odd thing about this is not the coin, it's just a regular old nickel. But I just chose to dig it there. And it was not what I'm used to for digging. I have my AT Pro set on custom, and it's helped to notch out some of the extra sounds, extra metals, and so this is so the nickel's there, and this is what's happening. Well, of course, it's going off right now, but it didn't read like that because I don't know. So, because I'm used to having it so, the sensitive so low that it's reading it now, that it wasn't reading it, or I'd swing by really slowly and it would barely catch it. Like I would catch a little blip. So just something I knew I have to get used to and work with and whatever. Oh, look at that bad boy. No idea what it is. Kind of at a gate. I'm not going to stay in this location for that much more time. Kind of wanted to test it out. See, I've been thinking about it, but it's just a gorgeous spot. I love it. Anyway, back to the relic. No idea what it is. Put it in my pocket, clean it off, and see what it is later. I'll not tell the story of how hard I tried to dig this out. The effort put into it. It sounded really good. Anyway. So I was over there. I drove around and came to this spot, which is the site of probably what was the oldest barn, which they took it down because it became a sinkhole, which danger. And I never come over here, and I forgot why. Because it's a sinkhole. Anyway, I found this and some piece of farm equipment. So I think the last video I did over here, I said that the barn could have faced the other way. It didn't. I looked at older photos from the 90s, and it faces this way, out towards there. So I'm gonna check this area out. This area is just too wet. Like it just has too much effort. Someone's being lazy. Anyway, gorgeous spot. Found a piece of steel, a piece of metal. It's not unusual or unique at all on a farm. So I plan some updates. Plan on getting a larger coil for my AT Pro. Like a larger, it's in the works. Mainly just talking to my wife and be like, please, pretty please. Because look, there's so much field out here. There's so much field and there's so much activity in this area over centuries. Definitely need a bigger coil. Sounds like an amazing reason. Anyway, right now, I'm gonna hit up this area. Over here, clearly my truck. Over there is, in that area was where the barn is. I need a whole new set of gear for that. Snorkel, I don't know, that's the sinkhole. So I'm gonna hit up this area. It's obviously some type of pen. There's no animals currently, clearly in the pen right now. So, and the grass isn't too high. Seems like a good idea. We'll see how this goes. So there is definitely stuff in there. There's absolutely, it is deep and it is muddy. Actually, I mean, my pants are wet, but the mud, you can see the mud on the shovels. It's not going anywhere, that's for sure. Whatever's there, not going anywhere. So, found a bottle cap. Anyway, what I wanted to say is the combination of the pin pointer and this tool, can't think of the name of it right now, this trowel is amazing. It's an amazing tool. Another amazing tool to add to any digger's arsenal or tool belt, or just at home tool. It's just a good handy tool. So at Green Street Park, it's kind of early, so I'm kind of trying to be quiet. I have the Garrett headphones on, so no one really hears the beeps. first find of the day, of this Sunday morning weekend of detecting. Not really, just been out a couple times. Is a penny. Not an old penny, but it is the first find of the day. Kind of started picking up, because it's, I mean, it's not a trashy area, but there's definitely trash, so I guess force habit to start picking stuff up. Anyway. Oh, another penny. Oh, dime, vintage year, 2000s. It's not that old, whatever. Getting my daily dose of pennies today. Not sad. That is cool. I found a watch. That's a first. It's not an ancient pocket watch, but it's a watch. Oh, dime from 1990 something. So 20 cents officially. Oh, another penny. Oh, 1986 penny. Oh, 3 years older than I am. Woo. So I'm kind of testing this theory out. This is an idea I've been bouncing around for a while. So that's the National Guard Armory right there, and this is the elementary school in Waterville. So the National Guard Armory for like over 100 years. So every guard unit has had, or every guard unit post Civil War has had like a parade ground, not Civil War, but like World War I, World War II has had like, not a parade ground, where they hold formations and stuff like that. So my theory is maybe it's right here. I don't really know. I'm gonna poke around and kind of do what I do best, which is kind of just, we'll see. So it might be a battery. I don't know how old it is. It's weird though, like it's not like a normal modern day battery, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look at it when I get home. I kind of moved away from that because there's a whole bunch of the stuff there, and I'm not, stuff like cans and soda bottle tops and stuff like that, which someday I'll go through and check it. So now I'm gonna just checking the sides of the sidewalk, and because they've been there, this road's been here for at least 100 years, so we'll see. So my thought process on doing the side is there might be some valuable stuff here. The road's pretty old, but it's also retraining, because I mean, I haven't picked up a detector in months. So there's, you know, different sounds. The machine makes different sounds for different things. Just kind of getting used to that, retraining my brain to hear that, and understanding what the numbers on the AT Pro mean. So it's just a cool idea I had. So pretty good for just bopping around 2 days of just metal detecting for a couple of hours. My favorite find, probably the watch. Actually, my favorite find has to be the square nail. I found this I found it yesterday at I can't even think, KVCC, the old Goodwill Hinkley property, next to this, which I still don't know what it is, and I'll have to clean it off, but that's pretty cool. Still, I love square nails. So I don't know, it's so square. But yeah, the watch, possible battery, I'll have to find out what that is. I don't know if it's a battery or not. Lots of metal. This is trash. Found that on the side of the road. A couple of coins. I got at least 20 cents. More trash. I don't know how old that is. But yeah, I also picked up a lot of trash. So that's a big piece of metal. I hauled that around for a while. It's trash. It's good to pick up. Good to help out. But yeah, stuff is gonna go in the dumpster. I've never actually seen, I don't know if that's a beer or the top of something, who knows. This was just, it looked dangerous, so I picked it up. clearly I'm this intelligent person. I had gloves on when I picked it up, so don't have gloves on now. But, all right, mainly dig it out.